Welcome, everybody, to comicbookinvest.com presents the Hot 10 list for the week of March 20th. Is that right?
Yep.
March 20th, and this is part deux. So, what happened, man?
Me and Ben S were going like we were a hot fire, and at number 8, we got kicked off of the YouTube for some reason.
The YouTubes didn't like you.
I don't know. We didn't even do anything. Like I didn't get it. I didn't play music. I didn't do anything. So I don't know.
Well, I hope it's not because of the coronavirus mask, but
I don't know. Maybe I don't even know if it was that. Like we barely touched on that, and they I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if it happens again. That'll be the last time we mention it, but that might be a bad word around here.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't know.
Yeah. Make sure you guys subscribe and like and all the fun stuff. Let us know what you think of the show, and give us a couple comments. And also make sure you guys go check out comicbookinvest.com, where the Hot 10 list is listed every week. Make sure you go check it out.
And I want to say, if we get kicked off again, people are complaining. The list is in the description too. So if you click down on the description, you'll always see the top 10 list. Okay, it's not the video format that probably people like, but
yeah.
And go to comicbookinvest.com. I mean, it's right there. It's on the page, pictures and stuff. So
yep. Before we get into the list, I want to give a shout out to let's see here, the winner of the Little Giant Black Widow exclusive. And which is a pretty cool homage to the Spider-Man Skyline comics. Yep. So the winner of that is BV Shaggy. So BV Shaggy, if you haven't already contacted CBSI, comicbookinvest.com, make sure you do. And for all you guys out there that are looking to win some books, keep your eye out on comicbookinvest.com. We have there are giveaways every month, so make sure you check that out. And I also want to talk about the FlipSide giveaway, which is the FlipSide Fan Cave giveaway. John Z has been nice enough to donate this awesome, Amazing Fantasy 15 homage that includes Gwen Stacy and Miles Morales. And this is a Turkish variant, limited to 250 copies, and is a kick-ass cover. So if you guys want your chance to win that, just go ahead and post a pic of your fan cave or however you display your comics.
That's right.
Statues or anything else cool, sports cards, anything that we can nerd out on. Show us how you display those things. Whether it's posters or collectibles or framed comics, whatever. Just show us your fan cave. Post that up on, where does he want that? He wants that on anywhere, whether it be IG, Twitter, Facebook, but just make sure you hashtag it FlipSide Fan Cave. So hashtag FlipSide Fan Cave, all one word. So, all right, let's go ahead and get this started. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and we'll get this going. Honorable mention number 1 this week. This is one of those beautiful covers with the colors that just totally pop at you. And what's the Ben's little thing for this week on this guy?
So it's Blue Ribbon Comics number 13 for everybody. Sam Cooper cover. He says a 6.0 sold for $3,360. That might be considered a gain from the sale in the same grade 10 years prior at $400. So went from $400 to $3,360.
Jeez.
What another crazy cover. Last night me and him were talking about the Green Devils, a puppet of red devils, pitchforks, and a drugged out demon with a gun inside the Inferno. So we were talking about the guy in the middle there with the gun. It's like, how does he get a gun? And he's like shooting off. It looks like he's way off target.
Well, how does he have a hand? It looks like they're just heads.
I don't know. Well, okay, so there's two full guys because there's shoulders there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, is he dying? How did he get a photon blaster? I don't know.
But it's a great Golden Age cover, and just more proof to, make sure you're adding this to your investing opportunities when it comes to comics. So
yeah, and all GA stuff's going just crazy. So I mean, it doesn't surprise us at all.
Yeah. All right. On to the final honorable mention this week, and that is what is this? Robin comic? Is this the 80th anniversary spectacular? That's what it is.
Yep. So this is one of those, I believe, like Walmart books.
It says Robin 80th anniversary spectacular, and what Ben has written up, nice modern take on Robin's first appearance, selling about 2 times cover price, and seems to be the winner of this round's of DC characters money grabs. Oops, did I say that out loud? Gotta love Ben's.
I mean, and it's not. We talked about it last night. It's a $9.99, man. It's a.
That's holy moly! That's trade paperback level.
It's expensive, man. I mean,
it's a beautiful cover, though. Yeah. Everybody loves homages. I love how he's given this.
Yeah, and the Deadpool one sells decently too. I mean, I think it's okay. I mean, it's Jim Lee's, Jim Lee Batman, Jim Lee Robin. I mean,
yeah, I like it. Can't
go wrong. So
no. All right, on to number 10 this week, and this is, our punchline, quote unquote punchline spec of the week. It seems like the last 4 or 5 weeks, there's been something that has to do with the punchline or the issue, the run, something. So this is Nightwing number 70, Journey into the Joker War. Nice Joker cover. For people that collect those Joker covers, this is a good one. And what Ben writes is kind of interesting. He says, quote unquote, I'll be honest, I debated not including this on the list this week. The hype on this one before it was in hand was insane. Copies selling around $30 plus, and then no punchline. So no punchline in this comic. Yep. Prices dropped down half or more, down to $10 to $15. And it's probably going to be less this week, he says. So that's pretty interesting.
And the terrible part is that it's not that great of a cover. Like the Joker, like it's terrible. So,
I agree.
I mean, and we talked about this too. I mean, we got to number 8 last night before he got pulled. So same thing like last night. It was like it dropped because there's no punchline, and Batman 89 is the first appearance in cameo. So I mean, that's kind of taking the world by storm right now. But
Well, also there's a couple other books on the list this week that make you think maybe they're trying to pull some type of switcheroo on us or something. So we'll see. It'll be interesting to see if that's the case. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick check to see if all is okay on the YouTube's nets. Again, we did have a problem last week where we kind of
it looks good.
Okay, good.
Yeah, looks good. Yeah. The Google machine is failing us right now. So
on to number 9. What a butt cover, man. Jeez.
Yeah. It's crazy. Hack and Slash Suicide Girls annual number 1, 10 Seeley cover C. Ben writes very limited sales data as it's not easy to find. There has been a $45 sale and all current listings are 75 plus. I think I looked last night. Don't quote me. I think I have seen 2 and 2. I think two of them that, or maybe one. One was like a CGC 98, and that was it. So
wow.
And this is from 2008.
I remember this. This is an old cover.
Yep. Jenny Frison was supposed to be. So they're supposed to do a Hack and Slash annual number 2. Jenny Frison was supposed to be the person to do this one. They nixed it, and Ben said he saw the OA floating around either on Heritage or somewhere else of that magnitude, so it never came to fruition.
Well, for those of you guys that might not remember, Jenny Frison's real first professional work is from the Hack Slash series. Yep. And the way that worked is she had done that piece first. That was like her first professional piece. Yep. But it got held back a month, and her second professional piece that she drew was that Voltron cover that ended up getting published first. So it's interesting. Gotta love those creator first.
Yep, and you've been on creator first since the beginning. So if anybody tries to say something, it's all on you.
On to number 8. All right, what a beauty! I'm all in on this cover, man. This is
Oh
a
my
gorgeous
God!
cover.
So Flash number 750, Bosslogic, ECCC, Emerald City Comic Con, Virgin variant, which never happened.
Yep.
With all conventions being canceled, this is what Ben writes, and hand copies will trickle into circulation slowly. This is a gorgeous cover, currently selling for $100. And there's another cover that's a blue cover, I believe, that is not the Virgin or something of that nature.
This is that's a gorgeous cover, man. I'm like I've said the past couple weeks, I'm not a big fan of the Virgin variants anymore, but this and the Silver Surfer one are two beautiful Virgin variants that I would pick up if I had the opportunity. So
yeah, I mean, I think it might have Zoom in the background there, and I don't know.
Yeah, it's badass. That's all I know. So if anybody got him, hopefully you got him. Hopefully this didn't turn into the craziness that happened with the Venom cover. But yeah. The next one that I mentioned was the Silver Surfer cover, and here it is at number 7, a repeat offender to the list.
The only one this week.
The only one this week. Well, that's true. We've had a couple in the past couple weeks that have been repeat offenders, but this is the Virgin variant for Silver Surfer number 1, the Inhyuk Lee 1 in 50 variant. Yep. Beautiful cover, man. Beautiful.
And he says up in price from last week to 125 plus. Somebody pointed out the cover looks great. No matter what direction you're holding the book, it does, and it's a stunning cover. So you can 360 this book, and it's the it's a circular, I guess, circular pattern in the background that in the curvature of the board that I said last night that kind of helps.
You can display it any way you want. Man.
Yeah, it can be upside down. It could be a bunch of different ways, and it's probably gonna be a hard 9.8 too. 1 in 50. Yeah. How many people are ordering Marvel Till Silver Surfer number 1 in 50? I mean, as a small shop, I'm not talking, my comic shop or the bigger midtowns, but I mean, like, I don't think my store would have ordered 50 copies. I know they wouldn't have ordered 50 copies. So
yeah, no, you talked about displaying. We talked about how you can display this book anyway. So big shout out to John Z on the Tales from the FlipSide, hashtag FlipSide Fan Cave giveaway. Show us how you display your stuff, your collection, your wall art, all that good stuff. Show us how you display it. Throw it up on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, and throw up the hashtag FlipSide Fan Cave for a chance to win this beautiful, amazing Fantasy 15 homage. It's a Turkish homage, limited to 250 copies, and it's a sweet Gwen Stacy, Miles Morales cover. That's just one of the few homages that I really like. So make sure you guys throw up your FlipSide Fan Cave so everybody can check it out. On to number 6 this week. Spawn number 306, the Gunslinger Spawn. I'm a fan of Gunslinger Spawn, so I like this.
Yeah, that's what we talked about. People really like to see Gunslinger Spawn. As evidence, this is a D cover, selling for 20 to 25 right out of the gate. So yeah, Gunslinger Spawn. I mean, it's everybody loves them. It's just and it's nice to see him coming back. Kind of, it's like
Yeah, I think that Spawn, McFarlane's kind of getting that nostalgia thing going with it. He's done. There's so many issues, so he's got that nostalgia thing going where he's bringing back different characters. So I like that. I'm cool with that. On to number 5, we brought her up earlier in the show. Jenny Frison. Gotta love this cover. Jenny Frison art, cool black and white kind of weird colors scheme with that blood that just pops. So
yeah. So this is Something Is Killing the Children, number 6, Jenny Frison 1 in 25 variant. But it says gradually each copy is sold more than the last, and now it's selling at the $40 range 2 or 3 days after release. And obviously, who doesn't like a good bloody chainsaw cover? So
amen. I'm all about it. On to number 4. This was a weird one when I saw it pop up. When I first, saw the list. Like, whoa, where did this come from?
This is Spider-Man number 176. Yeah. This is because of who the first appearance is and what we're going through right now. We're not going to get too crazy into this, but so it's the first appearance of Corona, the villain. Oh yes, let's start paying $20 for something that shares a name with something else. So
yeah, absolutely ridiculous. It's just goofy. But the next book is another book that we kind of mentioned earlier in the show, and that is the Mime character. So this is first appearance of the Mime, Batman number 412. I remember this book as a kid, just vividly
skipping through this whole run. I mean, we talked about it last night on the show. It was like 380 something to 420 something. Like you're skipping this book, and when you're looking through dollar bins, like
yes. But as a kid, man, this cover really, it was probably one of the first Batman books I really remember buying off of a spinner rack. So at 7-Eleven. on to number 2. This is DC Universe Rebirth number 1. Is that what this is? Wow, this kind of came out of nowhere, huh?
Yeah. No, I mean, it's the whole 3 Jokers thing, the 3 Jokers thing, and we're talking about Justice League 49.
Yeah, we've been waiting for a long time.
Yeah. No, I think it's a better. Me and Ben were talking about it last night. We think it's a better play doing Justice League 49 over this book.
Cover's great.
Cover's great. Or Justice League 50. Sorry. So Justice League 50 is the actual first appearance of 3 Jokers. So I think that's a better long-term play. Any case, it's commanding $60 this book, the EC Universe Rebirth 4th print, at $60 at the moment. And there was a 5th print that was Flash holding hands with with Reverse Flash and Flash, I think, holding arms out or something. So that was the 5th print of this book. So who knows how many's out there. So
yeah. Well, before we get into number 1, I want to go ahead and remind everybody to go ahead and check out the FlipSide Fan Cave giveaway. Also, go to comicbookinvest.com and check out the new Comic Barricade. Topher, CBSI's first appearance guru and author of True First, has come up with this new Comic Barricade idea. Save you a little time in all your comic boxes. So make sure you guys go check that at comicbookinvest.com. And make sure you guys subscribe. Let us know what you think of the show and tell us what we could do better. On to number 1. Bitter Root. Another one of these homage cover things that happened a couple of weeks ago with the Do the Right Thing variant, I think it was.
Do the Right Thing. This is a play on
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood, yep.
So Bitter Root number 7. The Ivanova variant.
So, and me and Ben were talking last night. Ben said that they did on number 6, they did a second print cover with the same cover as Do the Right Thing cover. So they just did the same cover on the second print, which probably diminished the value. And we were talking about, hopefully on this one, they don't do the same thing as going to a second print with this and use the same cover. Hopefully learn from last time.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
It's a big bummer. So, I mean, we were talking about they could do a bunch of Spike Lee joints, or they could do Malcolm X. They could do a whole bunch of different covers with this. It's crazy. They could do a Tupac one, because he was in movie.
$60 plus for raw books. That's a pretty good flip.
And it's funny, and I actually might go back and read these on Bitter Root and actually read. I bet the story's fantastic too. I mean, Image doesn't go wrong with stories, and
actually it does look interesting.
Yeah, it looks interesting. So,
all right, guys, that is the CBSI Hot 10 this week for March 20th, 2020 redo. We hope you guys enjoy it. Keep your eye out on the FlipSide channel. We got some new fun stuff coming up, so make sure you guys do ourselves a favor, do us a favor, and subscribe, like, and listen to Tales from the FlipSide every Monday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. We're out.
See you.